Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. What shot?
Right to the air, Burrow. Going deep right away. Wide open, downfield. Got it! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses his sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ertz reels it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Forced out to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Commanders will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
On first down, here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Come on, set.
Again, Daniels to the air. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10.
There we go. Check.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Get it!
Daniels to throw on fourth. Able to find Ertz. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Caught by the open man. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Ready?
Daniels on first down. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Options are open here. It's second and inches. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
Complete, it's McLaurin. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be fourth down.
Ready?
They're going for this. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's second down coming up.
11. Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, here's Burrow. Skips short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, Burrow. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Completes this one to Chase. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. And it's the Bengals. With it, 1st and 10. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, we're good.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 mighty. 11, stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
On 1, ready?
And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for no gain.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready?
Again, Daniels to the air. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
Get it.
Daniels now. And that's a Washington touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
19, Commanders 6. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Very short kick taken at the 19. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. On target to his man Higgins. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Bengals offense lined up. They're going for two again.
Here we go.
Right side, toss play. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ready. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Get it. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Looking right, and he finds him. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go.
1st and 10, or under Robinson.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Come on.
Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Ready.
Daniels. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Commanders again for 2 here. He's throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Let's get set.
Play action now, Burrow. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. To throw again, it's Burrow. Getting out to his left. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about...
And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. Fielded at the 11. Returns looking good so far. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level.
11, MT.
Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the 1st. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Go!
Daniels on first down. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Here we go, shot. Let go.
On first down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
11 MT. What's your set?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
11.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. A pickup of 9 that takes them up to 4th and just 1.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. That's cut. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work and really not...
I came in